Hello, it is our highlight and underline lesson for the week. We will be reading the weekly story, Tempura Tempera. You will need your MyView book, Unit 4, and turn to page 179. And you will need something to underline and something to highlight with. Let's get started.
Tempura Tempera, written by Lynn Miller Lockman. Illustrated by Teresa Martinez. It was grandfather's birthday. He is from Portugal. Haruko came to dinner. She is from Japan.
I can see that there's one girl that's inside the house and one girl who is outside the house who's arriving. So Haruko must be the girl on the right.
Haruko brought 8 pretty flowers. 8 is lucky in Japan, she said. Teresa said, Mother made fried fish. It is delicious. Grandfather loves it. Vocabulary and context. Which words help you understand what delicious means? Highlight the words.
So for this activity, the vocabulary in context, it asks us, what are the words that help us understand what the word delicious means? When I look at the picture, I see that Teresa's mother is cooking something. And then it says at the bottom, it is delicious. Grandfather loves it. The words that tell me what this word delicious means is grandfather loves it. So I'm going to highlight grandfather loves it. Go ahead and highlight at the same time. And then turn the page to 184.
Mother served the fish. She served beans. This looks like tempura, said Haruko. Grandfather said, Tempura comes from my home. We call it tempera. Close read. What questions could you ask about these pages? Highlight the parts of the text you have questions about.
So when I think about this text, I maybe don't know what Haruko has in her hand, and there were some unfamiliar words for me. I might highlight this word tempura at the top because that's new for me. I'm not sure what that means, so my question might be, what is tempura? Also, grandfather said tempura comes from my home. I might highlight that part because my question might be, where is grandfather's home? Where does tempura come from? If you have other questions about this page, feel like you can highlight the words that you have questions about.
A long time ago, sailors left Portugal, explained Teresa. They sailed to Japan. They shared their tempera. The Japanese liked tempera then, said Teresa. And I like tempura now, said Haruko. Close read. What is this story about? Underline clues from the text that help you answer the question.
When I look at both pages 186 and 187, I notice that there are some words that are the same that show up a lot. I noticed that on page 186, the words "they shared tempera" are at the very bottom. So I'm going to underline "they shared tempera." And on page 187, I noticed tempera is on this page again, right here. So I'm going to underline it. And below that, in the last sentence, it says, "I like tempura now." Teresa is telling Haruko the story of how tempera became tempura in Japan. So this story is mostly about tempera or tempura. Your assignment today is page 190 in your MyView book. Think about the characters in this story and how they are sharing traditions with one another. Draw a picture and add some writing. Have a great day.